Hey everyone, Kimtana here, and welcome back to Terraria. Today I want to do a project. I want to create an artificial swimming hole and see if I can't drain some of the water out of an area I'd like to get to, or areas. And fishing, unfortunately, is important to this game, as much as I hate real-life fishing. It's pixels, nothing dies. So, first thing I need to do is I need to procure a bucket. So I need to craft a bucket. Cool. I have a bucket. Sweet. Okay, the other thing I need to do is figure out where I'm going to put my artificial fishing hole. Oh, by the way, Heather is throwing a party. And, yeah, that's fun. Okay, so I was thinking of doing it over here. And I know that the minimum has to be 75 tiles of water, but you really get a penalty, so truly you need 300. So I was figuring out some math stuff, and I came to the conclusion that I really need a 20 by 15 because that will equal 300. So this is going to be a long drawn-out process, but I'm going to dig around here because, one, I would like that clay more than I want dirt. So I am going to dig. Let's do. Do I want one? Do I want to? Let's do deep. Okay, so we'll do the 15. So one, two. Okay, so I have my 15 across, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a platform so that I don't drown, which unfortunately counts as a tile, so I cannot count this first bit as where I am going to count from 20. So I have my 15 across. I am now going to dig 20 down, like create a pool of 20 down. Okay, be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I have dug out my area, so it's 15 by 20. I also put some torches around so it's dark. I also put some vines, because if I fall through, I need to get out so I don't drown. Alright, so I have my fishing hole. Now I have to start the arduous task of actually filling it. So, I want to see if this actually works. So I want to find one of the... Whoa, not that low. There are several places in which I found water that I really want to drain, but I don't want to necessarily destroy it. So let me get to those real quick. Okay, so here's one. There's a chest here I totally want, and it looks like there's some ore. So what I'm really hoping, since I have dug around this ever so carefully, I'm wondering if I can just reach in. Can I reach in? Oh my gosh, I totally did it. Okay, now, I should, in theory, just be able to put this in. And so that should have removed one tile of water. And let's see if it will add some water to my new pool. Okay, so in theory, it should work, right? Right? I just empty it, right? Okay. Oh boy, this is going to take some time. But, alright, let me do that. Now, I know many of you are saying, well, Kimtana, get a whole bunch of buckets. Yeah, buckets cost iron, and iron is really, really hard to come by compared to, like, you know, anything else. So no, I am going to get all 300 tiles worth of that. Don't worry, you don't have to watch it all. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so this took way longer than I wanted it to, so, but it's okay, it is now filled. So, you'll notice that I took out one of the vines. That's because I realized that the vine probably counts towards the tile count. So I also lengthened it a little bit more so it's longer, deeper than 20 tiles. So, it is what it is, but it is filled. And the cool thing is that this was mostly drained, so I will be able to, if I can get up it, I can't see, there's so many vines. I will be able to get into there shortly, which is great because I'm dying to see what, I'm pretty sure that is copper. And there's a chest there that I cannot wait to get to. But first thing is first, I have got to go get a fishing pole. Okay, so I am going to get the reinforced fishing pole. The fishing in this game is so complex. My gosh, there's so many different mathematical figures and equations, and I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But what I do know is that I have to have at least 50% fishing power with a whole bunch of things, including how much my fishing pole has, my bait, and time of day, and weather, and it's so much math. So I'm not even sure if I'm doing it right. But what I know is that the normal fishing pole, the wooden one, it's only got 5%, I think? And this says 15, so I'm gonna make this even though it's made with iron. But I'm trying not to use too much iron. Oh man, 8 bars. Oh gosh. Alright, cool. Well, I've got it. So woot, I have a fishing pole. I don't even know if it requires bait to catch. Okay, well that makes sense. But what I don't know is if I need like string or anything like that. We're gonna find out. So I also know that time-wise, I have to do it between now and 7:30. So I'm going to see if I can fish for a little bit just to see if this even works. So between 6 and 7:30 is a increased, what was it, 30%? Guys, you have no idea how hard this math is. It's just ridiculous. So, okay. I have my water. I have my fishing pole. I'm going to put you here. Okay. I really have no idea if this is going to work, but... Oh my gosh, that actually worked. Now what? Oh, okay. Nothing. What? That was... What? Well, okay. How about again? Come on. Come on. It's like Pokemon. Oh, there's something online. Oh, goody. I got my first... Oh, and now it's 7:30, so now fishing time is over. Well, that was quick. Alright, well, I got a bass. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I hate fishing so much. It's so cruel. But it's okay. It's pixels. It's pixels. And maybe it's like Pokemon, where they're alive until I use them for potions. And this is just so wrong. But one thing I wanted to show you guys while we're waiting for the next good fishing time to happen is while I was getting all that water, I realized that I should probably create a reservoir so that every time I am near some sort... Hi there, I'm talking. How dare you interrupt me? So I created a well. So as you can see, I've been filling it. Every time I go into an area and I come across any kind of water, I just grab a bucket full and just pop that in. Now, what I want to do is I want to go explore that area that I just opened up. Right, I am probably going to get at it from the side here. As you can see, I created a doorway into my my winter. This is originally where I was going to put my super cool base, and then I found out I couldn't, which just still doesn't make any sense. But so now I can have quick access to my base. I'm gonna get to it here. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it from here. So let's go on in here. What are ya? What are ya? Iron! Yes! What is it, like 2? Just 2 pieces of iron? Are you serious? That was it? Okay, fine. But I want that chest most of all. This is cool, because this means I get another cool chest. What have we got? Breathing reed. Ooh, a breathing reed. Oh, I should probably breathe, ironically enough. Okay. Let's loot this. Loot all. And does it... Oh, kinda, maybe? I don't know. But I want the chest more than anything. Thank you. Yes, blue chest. I know where this is gonna go. You're gonna go right here. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. Man, this chest is so cool. Sweet. Alright. And let me just empty some of the stuff in here that I don't need. Okay. And while I am here in my area, I want to show you something else that I did while I was digging around because Hi! Stop killing me again! Interrupting me while I'm talking. So rude. It took me so long to get the water for that. The next day in my real life happened, and I wasn't able to record, so I did some digging up until the point where I could show you guys. But I was going to build another fishing hill, the snow biome here, but apparently there's a cavern that I'm going to explore at some point. But over here is my new fishing spot, and as you can see, it barely has water, but it's going to be a while before I fish in there. However, it's at least made, which is cool. So whenever I'm in the area and have a bucket full of water, I just pour that baby right on in. Alright, let me let myself in. I love these doors. Okay, so it is 4:30. I can tell because beautiful music has gone off. So I'm going to try... That is not my fishing rod at all. I'm going to try fishing. I don't know what the 80 means. I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to try this fishing again. Alright, I got bass. Okay, this is kind of... and the... So I don't know how this works because these... I don't understand how it's working. All I know is I'm just going to keep going and see what I've got. Ooh, a bombfish. Small explosion that destroys... Ooh, bombfish. Ooh, the fish of Cthulhu. What? Ooh, it's a quest item. Okay, so I got several bass and bombfish and did not really catch anything. I was hoping to get a crate, but it also didn't look like I used too much of my bait. I mean, I don't know what it was taking. Nothing else appears to be missing. So there's one other thing I want to show you guys before I end this episode. It's actually kind of interesting because it took a while to develop, but it's coming out pretty cool. What I've done is I've created a, what I hope to be, a mushroom farm. So, mushrooms have to grow... What kind of these? Oh, just plain mushrooms. Mushrooms have to grow on... It has to see the outside. Can't have background behind it except for clouds. And so, as you can see, it's almost done filling in with my grass. This was a long process because I essentially had dirt sticking into the ground, reaching all the way up to here, so that the grass just slowly creeped up, and it's almost set. But this is really, really cool because, as you can see, I got a bunch of mushrooms. And what's cool about the mushrooms is that they create the healing potion, which is super cool. So I get a whole bunch of hay, I get a whole bunch of mushrooms, and this is pretty sweet. So I will probably expand this in the future. For now, I am just going to let it grow, but this guy. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. I'm not really sure how long this episode is for all y'all, but man, this episode took 3 days for me to finally get to this point, from the start of my recording. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Ooh, a grasshopper. I can use you. Come back. No, wait, come back. Haha. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and hit the dingly bell to get notifications when I post new content. But that is going to do it for me. I'm going to continue on here. I'm probably going to figure out fishing a little bit more as I go, but that's pretty much it for today. So I now fish, which I feel so very horrible about. I'm so sorry, fishy, but it's okay. They pixels. But guys, have a great and wonderful night. I will see y'all when I see you. Take care. Bye now.